Hello, YouTube. You see 888 here again with another problem on the car. And a problem with my camera because it won't, for some reason it won't read the video that I just recorded on my computer. You know, it's being a bitch, so what are we gonna do? I'm using my webcam on my laptop right now. Well, here's the problem with the car. It's running rough. I have no power. It's running rough. I checked the spark. There's spark on all 4 cylinders, except the one that's closest to the firewall doesn't make a difference if I unplug it or not. The engine doesn't change a tone. But I do have spark because I took the spark plug out and I tested it. And I have spark, although it's weak. I tested the spark next to it, from the cylinder next to it. It also has spark, and it's the same amount of weak. The plugs that are in it right now are NGK Platinum Rs. They've been working just fine for like 20,000 miles. What was I going to say? I'm sorry. I've already filmed this video once before, but it didn't work. So, yeah, it's running rough. I have no check engine lights. I have no smoke coming out of the back at all. Once you start to rev it up, the engine smooths out, but there's no power at all. Absolutely nothing. So, let me turn it on. It's not as bad as it was. There's no tack, so there's really no point in showing it. And there's a frickin' weed eater in the background, so it's gonna be kind of a pain. And with the crappy speaker that my laptop has. It's gonna be weird positioning this. Here, you can't even really see it, but it seems to be running okay, but there's just a subtle shake that wasn't there, and there isn't any power. It's a pain. I've replaced one vacuum line, but I replaced it when the car was still fine. It wasn't causing any problems, just had a little tear in it. People say it's probably just a vacuum thing. I have no check engine lights. I tested it. I tested another spark plug on here. One from an FG60 Land Cruiser, a brand new one though, but I never used, and it doesn't fit on this car, but I still tested it using the boot. This car has individual coil packs, by the way. It doesn't have a distributor or anything like that. But I tested it, and well, there's a hell of a lot more spark on those new plugs. And they were just normal Denso plugs. These are NGK Platinums. But they've been working just fine. I mean, look at my other videos of me starting the car, that's when it was running fine. So yeah. If anybody knows what the issue is, I'm really sorry about the crappy camera work, but I have no choice in the matter. I just can't get my other camera to work, so what can I do? Hell, I'm gonna try. I already posted this on some forums. They don't know what the issue is, or at least they don't try to figure out what it is. But yeah. It's running smoother than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was running like shit. There was no bucking or anything, or surging or anything like that. It was smooth when you revved it up, and when you powered, there was just no power, you know. I had to floor it just to keep my speed up going up a slight incline on the highway. I was keeping my speed at like 110, 120 kilometers an hour. So Yeah. If anybody knows what the issue is, help out. Oh, and I keep forgetting this. When I took out when I took out the spark plug on the cylinder, that didn't really make a difference on how the engine ran. The one at the furthest back, because this is rear-wheel drive, so the engine is like that. It's not. Oh God, I forgot the name of that. It doesn't have a transaxle. There you go. Oh yeah, this is an automatic transmission too. Whatever. But when I took that plug out, it was black, and it was a little bit wet, just a tiny bit wet. This car doesn't burn any oil or anything like that. There's no smoke coming out of the back or anything like that. I checked the other plugs, and they were brown. So, running too lean, running too rich, faulty injector probably. I don't know. I mean, I hope it's something. I hope it's something easy to fix. It's not going to be cheap because car parts here they're just ridiculous. You know, at least gas is cheap, but that's another subject. So yeah, so if anybody can help me, please do. So, I'll start recording. So, let's see if this video uploads. Let's get her done.